What do you believe in? This is going to start with religion, but definitely not end with religion. So growing up in the Middle East, surrounded by different religions, living through a civil war that was fueled actually by different religions and economic factors, but anyway, I decided early on that religion is not for me. That my belief system at best is secular and at worst maybe non-existent actually. As I grew older, different problems amounted. Nothing prepared me for the life-threatening health issues I and my family would experience later on. During those times, I ran into all sorts of people. I felt intensely jealous of religious people. People who were really, had deep faith, who were into their religion. Those people knew that there was, or felt that there was a higher force they could turn to, that things were meant to be. They found comfort and they found answers. I found nothing. I was so angry. I just felt that everything was unfair. Why were these terrible things happening? Anyhow, many years later, actually a few years ago, a student, we were in a religious discussion, and the student who knew that I was very secular in my mindset asked me, well, what do you believe in? Well, fortunately, getting older means getting wiser. And it means you have a huge advantage in the sense that what you didn't know before, you know now. I do know now what I believe in. Now, I know I teach my students to never say more than 3 things or have 3 sections, you know, the triads. But this time, you're going to have to pay attention to 4 things. I know your attention span is maybe very small, but you're going to get through these 4 things. So here comes number 1. Because there are 4 things to my religion, if you like, or what I believe in. Number 1 is, I believe in time. Time plays a significant role in your life. Time helps us make good habits, structuring, organizing our daily activities. If you understand the value of time better, you can gain experience and develop skills over time. Time is a really important resource because you can never bring it back. It's so valuable that once it's gone, it will not return. It's pretty stressful to know that, isn't it? Like as we're sitting here now, the minutes are ticking. You are living that minute less of your life. Everyone says that time is running out. I say the opposite. Take time. Give yourself time. Accept that some things need time. Realize that some difficult things can't be resolved right away. It takes time. As you age, time passes. Some like to say it's a form of decay, a degeneration. I say that the aging process is time well spent. It takes you into maturity and insight. I have never felt as insightful and as strong and mature as I feel right now. Of course, the difficult part is to realize what takes more time and what takes less time. But all I'm saying is don't be hard on yourself. Give yourself time. That was number 1. Number 2, I believe in experience. Of course, with time, you gain experience. Without different experiences, you cannot learn and grow. All the experiences you will have will not be happy, fun, great. There will be sad, horrible, unfair, and devastating experiences, disgusting experiences too. Everyone says what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Actually, it's completely true. I'm proof of it. When I had cancer about 10 years ago, I ran into another breast cancer survivor who said, "This was the best thing that ever happened to me." Now, I wouldn't take it that far. Actually, I thought that woman was an idiot when she said that. What I do feel about that whole episode in my life is that it's an experience that gave me the power and perspective to be calmer, happier, and more content. Yesterday, believe it or not, I ran into a neighbor, and you know how it is here. You don't really know. I don't know the woman that well at all. I hardly know her. I said the usual. "How are you? You know, hur är det?" And she suddenly, totally out of character for the culture we live in, she said, "I'm not okay. I had a biopsy done and I'm waiting for the results." My reaction, I smiled and I looked very calm and I said reassuringly, "You're going to be fine. My experience tells me so." And she was very surprised to get that kind of reaction. But at the same time, she brought it up one more time to hear me say it one more time. And I realized that the experience gave me the ability to be that reassuring. Without having experienced it myself, I would never have been able to give that woman a little bit of reassurance at a time when she was so desperately in need of that. I've spent years regretting, mulling over past mistakes, thinking about all the what ifs. Guess what? Your past is never a mistake. You learned from it. You grew from it. You gained experience from it. It helped you move forward. We tend to focus on all the bad experiences we've had without really appreciating, actually, we should focus on the bad experiences, because without the bad experiences, you cannot recognize the good ones. This brings us to number 3, and this is my favorite one. I believe in sleep. Yep. Studies show that getting poor sleep makes us more likely makes us more likely to choose bad ways to deal with our emotions. We need to sleep in order to have the best mental health possible. Sleep is also crucial for processing memories of the day when we usually have very emotional experiences. Sleep helps us remember these events and remove the feelings away from them. Now, I'm a very emotional person. I cry at least once a day, I know. I feel that sleep is a way of neutralizing the very top of those emotions. Another thing I love to say to both my children and to my students, nothing looks the same in the light. When it's dark and you're fretting about something or stressing about something, and you're thinking about it in the middle of the night, just go to sleep, because when you wake up, you'll have a new perspective. Nothing looks the same in the light. Being around animals all day long like I am, dogs, horses, nobody thinks about tampering with an animal's sleep pattern. We don't tell an animal, wake up, you've got to wake up. They sleep as much as they need to sleep. Now, I'm not saying, don't go home and tell everybody, oh, my teacher says you can sleep as much as you want. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you need your sleep. So those of you who are up all night doing something else, think about how sleep will help you gain in the future. All right, we're on to the last one. And of course, all these 4 things are related. I believe in perspective. Perspective is defined as the ability to understand how a situation appears to another person and how that person is reacting cognitively and emotionally to the situation. Things happen in life that are beyond your control. No matter what it is, it depends how you look on it. Perspective. One little test result is not going to determine everything in life. You need to be able to see things from other people's perspective. We often just stick to one perspective. Think about this. Move out of yourself a little bit and try to see it from another perspective. So as a conclusion, I may not be a religious person, but I do believe in something. And I do have faith in these 4 things to guide and support me through life: time, experience, sleep, and perspective. What do you believe in?